We're starting early. We
ago.
started 5 minutes early because Marcus decided to open up with a angry man rant of first thing in the morning.
First thing I woke up to.
First of all, the title has nothing to do with the actual thumbnail.
No.
And when Marcus said he ain't got a title, I listed him a few things to put as a title, and then I made a comment. I went, Saturday Night Main Event is stacked. I checked
Yes.
5 minutes later. That's the show title.
You did right. It was. Your other titles didn't really. I was like, oh, whatever. Whatever. Because I'll tell you guys right up front. Raw was bland. I didn't care. A lot of stuff I didn't care about. I don't know what the theme of the show was. There was no energy to it. It wasn't like SmackDown where I could at least see Michael Cole get a car window turned up on him, or last week with a New Day cussed out Big E, or any of the madness that happens on NXT. And I'm not going to even bring up AEW because they don't give us good photos to post anyway. Just saying, Raw was bland as hell, man. It was the blandest chicken Candice Ray has ever baked for me, and I'm upset. But that's not even what I was ranting about.
Yeah, so let's just. I'm Lord Manny Hayes. He's
the obvious Marcus Segura's finale.
I'm the racially ambiguous Lord Manny Hayes. This is the
No, it's too late. It's too late. You just said you're Lord Manny. You're not racially ambiguous today. You messed up.
Well, Ariana Grande is trying to steal that from me, but I'm not letting her.
Really? Is she racially ambiguous? I just always assumed she was white.
Some days she's white. Some days she looks like she's a light-skinned black girl. Sometimes she looks Asian. I don't know what she is.
In fact, you know what? I never thought of the name Adriana Grande. I'm assuming Hispanic of some kind. I'm gonna say Italian. Should we look this up? I have nothing else to talk about.
No, we got nothing to do. But let's.
I'm too late, Manny. Go ahead.
Stay on point. Let's stay on point. Marcus.
No, you go ahead. I'm gonna figure out.
Marcus decided to start his angry rant on Ray Phoenix and Ricky Starks being held hostage by Tony Khan. But the Ray Phoenix situation is getting toxic because Ray Phoenix claims to say he needed a doctor for 6 months, but you wouldn't listen to me. Which backs up CM Punk's claims when he was on the MMA Hour with Ariel Helwani, where he said he had to go get his own medical treatment. And luckily he was cool with one of the surgeons that WWE used because otherwise he was not going to get a doctor.
Yep. Sorry. I'm fully distracted to the Wikipedia page.
We got Ariana Grande news today.
She's older than I thought. She's 31. I didn't know that. I thought she was younger than that. She's old. She's out of Leo craft. I'm assuming she's Hispanic of some kind. Her it doesn't really say.
This is terrible research, by the way.
It was. I just went to Wikipedia and clicked one link, okay? I didn't even put what race is Ariana Grande, which is the only question Google probably would have asked. And be like, oh, black. But no, I chose not to. But let's talk about Ray Phoenix and the hostage situation and going on AEW, which is the big story of the weekend. They ignored him and his injuries and whatnot. I don't care. Tony, what I was ranting about the Manning in the pre-show that started the show a little early was that I was just simply saying, all we have to do is release Ray Phoenix, release Penta, which I think he's free. I think he signed with WWE.
Penta's free. Penta's free, and apparently he's signed for WWE.
Yeah, he already did it. He already did the thing. So, just release him. It's not going to hurt you. It's not going to make them better. It's just there. It's just something that's going to bring out negative press. He's just going to talk shit about how you ignored him and ghosted him and, he could have died or something. Someone could have died. I don't know what the situation is. But I'm just saying, you release him, the story goes away. The story goes away. AEW stays in positive, tries to save her whatever positive light they may have left. But they can just let him go. It's not going to do any business for WWE. Oh my God, WWE signs Ray Phoenix and they're going to Netflix. Oh my God, this is the biggest thing ever. Oh yeah, they have The Rock and John Cena coming on a farewell tour. I'm sure that's more important. They have Roman Reigns in his bloodline story. They already have CM Punk, who's kind of moved on, but kind of not moved on because every promotion is talking about how much they hate CM Punk. AEW guys, and I'm talking about in character in AEW guys. Everybody hates CM Punk. That's the entire Raw storyline. I hate him, you hate him, you hate him, but I think I like him. That's 90% of the Raw storylines. So let Ray Phoenix go. Let him go do his flippity doos. He's probably going to get injured like he did in AEW anyway. And then bang! It's over. Just let it go.
The one example I'm going to use to back up your claim is to let them go, and they won't make it. They won't actually do anything. Look at the Motor City Machine Guns. Meh.
Well, come on.
Mark, meh.
Yeah, meh. I understand you, man. I speak meh, Manny. I speak meh too. But let me tell you about the Motor City Machine Guns. This is 10 years too late for them.
Yeah, and
this would have been a big deal 10 or 15 years ago.
I think it's a waste. I think it's a waste too. I think they should have gone 5 years ago. I don't think they should have wasted time in AEW.
Who, the Lucha Bros?
The Lucha Bros, yeah.
I think they did the right thing going to AEW. They built their stock. They built their brand. They did everything right. It's just that Tony had nothing for them at the time. I mean, Death Triangle never took off. They bought the Young Bucks. Well, no, it's not. It's not.
100%.
It was never going. No, it was never going to take off, man. You saw those three dudes together. Nothing never clicked for me.
All right. You let me turn on my own people, and I will do it gracefully. Pac's fault.
All right, fine. We can blame Pac for the Death Triangle. I don't care. It was dead in the water from the beginning. They never won. They never did anything. I think they won. Did they win the tag titles? What? Yeah, that was it. That was the peak of them, man. It was like, did that do anything for you? And think of Tony. Did that do anything for you? Did the Lucha Bros go on TV and be like, you know what? There's my money grab right now. If they were your money grab at that moment, Tony, you would have featured them in a prominent light. Penta would have been the World Heavyweight Champion. Ray Phoenix would have been the TNT Champion. He may have had that title. I don't know.
He did have that title.
Or the Continental.
I think he had the TNT.
I think he had it for like a minute, right?
Or was that the international title?
Or it could have been the TNT.
I think it was a mid-Atlantic title at the time.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, the point is, it didn't do them money and gangbusters, okay? Let them go. Let it happen. Ricky Starks is another thing. Oh my God, the enemy. Ricky Starks was signed WWE. Go ahead. Go ahead. What's he going to do? Like, if he turns out to be a megastar and the next Dwayne The Rock Johnson, then you go, fuck, we messed that up. But no, it doesn't matter. It's not, all you do is like create a buzz of when he does leave. Oh man, they held me hostage. That promo's gonna be fire. No matter where he goes. That's all you do. You just building promo energy.
Promo energy.
Yeah, like, oh man. Can you imagine? You can imagine Ricky Starks showing up in randomly WWE someday, you know. And it's whether it's NXT or SmackDown. And he gonna go, I'm Ricky Starks, absolute Ricky Starks. And then maybe the next week, after this introduction, he'd be like, they held me down for all this time. And I don't care. Well, I said, it's my time to shine. And it's gonna be a fire promo. We all know it's gonna happen. Let it happen, and it's over. Like, well, that's that. AEW ratings are in the toilet. Your attendance is down. It's not like, why does someone call me every time I do this show? But I swear to God, I don't get a single
Why do you never put your phone on silent when we do this show?
I do. I might have it on silent. Honestly, I don't know why it's not on silent, to be honest. But fuck it. Let them all go. Netflix mode. It's not. They don't care. No one cares.
Let's move into Monday Night Raw. It opens with Gunther. He says Finn Balor has made a grave mistake. And Finn has his full attention now. Finn comes out with the Judgment Day saying he could have given him a title match. Instead, he decided to mess with him and give it to someone who didn't deserve it, like Dirty Dom. Claims he's the only reason he is world champion, and Survivor Series he retained his title because of him. But on Saturday night main event, he will lose the title because of him. Gunther says he didn't earn the title on Saturday. Title match for Saturday. His audacity of claiming any responsibility of him being world champion is what earned him the title match. Gunther says he used to respect Finn, but he chose to take shortcuts and hang out with the weirdos in the clubhouse, and he chose to play second fiddle to Damian Priest. The old Gunther's back, Marcus. The old Gunther is back. Shit
No,
talking
he's
Gunther is
not.
back.
Go ahead. Defend him right now. I'm going to shut him down. I'm angry, Gunther.
He ran down Finn like Finn was nothing. He said, you were the best in the world for one night. I will continue to be it for 1,000 more days.
Excuse me. Where he has a point. But you know what? What happened to the suits, Gunther? He just came out looking like somebody's dad.
He is
I don't like
somebody's
this.
dad.
I don't care. I don't want him to be somebody's dad. I want him to be Gunther the killer. Okay? I want him to be a killer. He doesn't look like a killer to me. He just looked like he was like, oh, I gotta go pick my kids up. He had the sweater and the jeans. I didn't like it at all. Ever since he lost his confidence, I don't know. I'm shaky on Gunther. I don't like babyface Gunther. I like him as a heel. I like him as a Nazi. I like my Gunther Nazi, okay?
Yeah, Gunther says he's not on his level and never will be. The Judgment Day look to take out Gunther, but Damian Priest comes out and takes out the Judgment Day. Gunther takes out Damian as well. He's like, "Fuck you! I'll take you out too." And then the one thing, Gunther's kryptonite. He likes to either stand on tables or he likes to put people through the announce table. He tries to put Damian Priest through the table, but then Finn decides, "I'm going to take you out." Finn takes him out cleanly by himself on the outside, while Damien tries to handle the Judgment Day, and then the Judgment Day take over.
Yeah. Oh, I miss hearing the Judgment Day runs Monday Night Raw, by the way.
I'm glad it's over. I'm so glad it's over.
Let's put all these in one segment real quick with the Judgment Day. Let's get this out the way. Pierce makes a triple threat match for Saturday main event, right?
Yeah.
Just to be sure. Just to clarify. I don't want that. I wanted Gunther versus Finn. 1-on-1.
Marcus, COVID robbed me of this match. I got a subpar 10-minute version on Raw a couple of months ago. And I keep getting... Do you know what, WWE? WWE are ducking me from giving me this match.
Just solo. Just the two of them. Mano y mano.
Give me
Devitt versus Walter. Gunther versus Balor.
All I want. All I want. Do you ever give it to me? No.
No, they're going to go triple threat. I guess they felt like... I don't know what was the decision made. Like, it's not like we got 300 of these triple threat matches in the past month already. We've had too many. Triple H is upset. Triple H is obsessed with triple threat matches. Tell you low man day about tag team matches.
The mid-card qualifiers are all fucking triple threat matches.
Just give me a solo match. Do you not trust your talent that much to do a good solo match or something? Or do you think this is a ploy? Do you think it's a ploy? They gonna take the belt off Gunther?
I think they're taking the belt off Gunther, and then I think if they're giving Finn a serious push, they'll probably have Finn pin Damien and protect Gunther that way.
Is Gunther moving to SmackDown?
I think so.
Because they're moving people around.
They're moving people around. I think Gunther's going to be one of them. I think Trick is probably going to SmackDown too. And
I don't care about Trick.
And Tiffany may be moving to Raw, I think.
Whatever. I saw the speculation of who's moving what other places. I'm more concerned like, oh, okay, is Gunther going to SmackDown? Who's going to Raw? What's Raw going to be like? I heard Roman's going to Raw as well. So I'm assuming you have to do the trade, right? You have to give Gunther. I don't know if Gunther's like... It's not equal. It's not equal. Roman for a Gunther is not equal. Or Cody for a Gunther is not equal.
It doesn't make sense because they're talking about a trade window. Like a transfer window, like in...
Is it a window or a portal?
Window.
Okay. Maybe they can sue for the portal line.
But... it's all fun and games seeing the general managers talking to the other talent from other shows. But... you have to put them in a room now and put a camera there and actually see the negotiations of making the trade. Right?
You don't get that in the NFL.
I want to see it. I want to say, I'll trade you Raquel Dominguez for...
oh, God.
for whoever you want.
Fine. I give you I give you Blair Davenport and a player to be named later.
Yeah,
Or Blair.
that's a shit I
But
kind of want.
I wouldn't mind seeing that, but I honestly don't care. I think the surprise of who's going to show up next. And Raw's clearly the A show. It's back to being the A show.
It's back to
It's
being
on
the A show.
Netflix.
Uh,
So,
but you know what isn't A show material? The Wyatt Six versus for the Final Testament and the Miz.
oh, what
It's
the
not.
hell, Manny? What was your beef with this?
It was trash.
It wasn't trash. You
It
just
was
hate the
trash.
Wyatt Six so much. I enjoyed it because, of course, Karrion Kross is my favorite wrestler of all time. And,
Of all time. That is wild.
and the Final
Of all
Testament is what.
time.
Don't you question my lie. Don't you question if I'm telling the truth or not. And don't you dare call me a liar out there of all fucking time, okay? First cuss word I
My
use
brother,
all day.
I'm not calling you a liar. I'm just questioning your sanity right now.
Question my sanity, but don't question my loyalty to Karrion Kross. Oh. I thought the match was fine, and I laughed for the finish for Paul Ellering. Like, one, he's back alive. Two, bag of cocaine always makes me laugh. Mysterious
Wet
powder.
Was it a wet cocaine?
Yeah. Three, the Miz got some of the side effects and started gagging. He was leaving the ringside. Four, Bo Dallas and the Wyatt took a clean loss in the middle of the ring. So, man, you should be satisfied that maybe this is the end of the Wyatt or they're going to
It's
come back.
never going to be the end of Wyatt Six. There's always room for spooky shit in wrestling, and I don't understand it. I don't understand it. It should have died off with The Undertaker. Just we don't need it anymore.
So that happened. I don't know what was the benefit, where we're going next with that. And you know what? I'll be honest. Don't think I cared. What happens next?
You know where it's
I was
going,
happy for
Marcus?
Paul Ellering to be back because I
you
went,
wanna know
God
where it's
damn it,
going?
he's back.
You know where it's going? Singles match between Scarlett and Nikki Cross. Nothing anyone ever wants to see.
Can we put Scarlett in the category of La Madrina and B-Fab? What can they do? What can they do? So far, without having a wrestling match, Manny. Number one, B-Fab is one. Two, Scarlett. Three, Elektra Lopez. And Scarlett hasn't had a match.
You're a horrible person, but I agree. CM Punk has a sit down with Jackie. Jackie asks him about what the favor is. He dodges the question. Jackie asks him about Seth. He says he doesn't hate Seth. Seth asked him when he was 16 years old to train him for free. Cheapskate. Seth wants to be on everyone's top 10 GOAT list, but once upon a time, he was on the list of top 10 people to be fired from WWE, and he shielded him from it.
What list is that? I'm curious. What list was that? I want to see that list. I want to see the list, Punk. You don't mention there was a top 10 list of people going to get fired, and Seth was on that list. I want to see that list, and I want to see if those 10 people were fired.
Says he accomplished everything Seth has done, and he done it better before he even got here. And Seth's done a great job in his absence, but the starter is back, and second string needs to go sit back on the bench.
You know who that sounds like? Who's that sound like, Manny?
Aaron Rodgers.
It sounds like Aaron Rodgers is talking. I don't know who's. Well, Rodgers has technically never had a second string. I guess you'd call Jordan Love back when he was with the Packers his second string. But
Yeah.
that's kind of worked out for the best for everybody. Except for Rodgers and the Jets. Can we put this all in one subject?
Yes, because Seth Rollins killed Sully from Monsters Inc. and wore his fur on the way to the ring.
No, he not killed Sully. He just ripped his arms off and used the arm skin. He didn't use the other part. He didn't use the back. Like, I would respect you more if you showed up to a fight in J.P. Sullivan's attire. But you don't just rip off his arms and save the rest of it for later.
He states he was CM Punk's friend, a fan. He helped him get through the door. But when he up and left, he texted CM Punk, but CM Punk ignored him and left him. And then all he did when he left was bash the company for 10 years till the time was right when he burnt all the bridges and WWE had all the money for him and he came back. Sammy comes out, apologizes for accusing him for taking out Jay, and says from here on out he's gonna let him handle his business with Punk however he wants. Sammy lets everyone know he got Drew McIntyre at Saturday Night Main Event, and then Drew takes him out.
Yep. Back to this ghosting thing of, is that what this is about? Sam, let that shit go. Really? He ghosted you 2 years. You guys clearly weren't as close friends as you thought you were. Like, that's all it was.
Yeah, thing is,
Too.
this is the only thing that really cooked on this show.
Yeah.
That was it.
I mean, we went out there and he said his piece. I am not with Sammy going and Seth going, we good? We good. I don't like any wrestling segment into it. All right, I'll just walk away. All right.
Yeah, and then Wade Barrett going, I give that apology a 3 out of 10.
Yeah, a 3 out of 10. Tessitory even cracked on that one going, yeah, all right. Drew's back and Drew has some shit to say.
Yeah, Drew said 2024 should be a career year for him. But what if he was wrong? But he saw Survivor Series and he saw Punk, Sammy, and Jay standing alongside Roman Reigns. At least CM Punk took a bribe. The rest sold out for nothing. That's why he knew he had to come back and take out Sammy and Jay Uso. He can't change the past, but he will change the future.
This is my concern with Drew. I don't know where he's going now that he's done with Punk. He was so immersed into that him just going into Sammy just seems so transitional and like I have no direction for him to go.
But he's involved in a Roman feud without Roman.
Yeah, but he's also involved in a Punk feud without Punk now. Again, I'm so sick of everybody's storyline being in all wrestling promotions. This is not just WWE. Which, me having to say that is ridiculous. I'm sick of people they're making their life decisions off of what CM Punk has done to them. That's what's going on in all the wrestling right now.
So I'm gonna just throw these all together. Dakota Kai versus Liv Morgan. PFC distracts Dakota Kai. Then they take.
What was PFC here?
Yeah, this match happened. Liv takes out Io. Zelina Vega versus Lyra Valkyria versus Ivy. Now I thought this was actually a decent match. There was not severe. Yeah, let me go with severe. Severe improvements to Zelina Vega in the ring.
I think she was about. No, I just think you underrate Zelina Vega for what she can do. This was about.
No,
the same.
I think
this is about the same.
I don't think they actually let her showcase some of half the shit she actually put on this match. So I think I saw a lot more from Zelina Vega than usually on TV. Lyra seemed better in this match, and then Ivy Nile was kind of just there, but like served a small purpose. I think she still needs some touch.
She's a third in the triple threat. I mean, what was the other? There was a match that we bundled in this. Can you explain to me why PFC, Liv Morgan, and Dakota Kai happened and what was all this about? Because I don't think I ever got a proper explanation. I was watching the show, I'm looking at it, I'm listening, and I still don't know when, why, or who.
I don't know why Liv Morgan was taking on Dakota Kai, but the PFC thing was that Nia Jax video you sent me from last week.
Oh, you're right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it was Nia Jax just standing there going, the Raw girls are wild. As PFC talked shit about Dakota Kai winning and defeating Shayna Baszler in the triple threat from that week.
Okay, that makes sense then.
Yeah.
So we start with characters Matt Menard from AEW. That's what I'm going for, that gimmick.
The main event was Rhea Ripley versus Raquel, whatever Latin name you want to throw in an anything goes match. I mean, it was there.
It was fine. It was, there was tables, there was kendo sticks, there was a nice fall-away slam on an announce table and stuff. It was there. It was all right. I don't have any beef with this match. It's a main event worthy. It's anything that would have, if I wasn't doing the show, I'd be like, all right, let me go turn the Monday Night Football and see what's going on over there. Watch the Cowboys lose again.
Yeah, and then we get the New Day. We'll just keep this at the last bit. Cody comes out of Adam Pearce's office. Cody tells those suckers, as I've written on these notes, they should have been ashamed. They should be ashamed of themselves.
Oh, fuck you, Cody. That was my response. You don't know what it's like. I just felt like the shame that they got from everybody in the arena was warranted. I mean, for them to walk in thinking they still baby faces and going to go take them out to Zawa and Otis.
Hey,
It's to
and
dap him up.
Natty was thirst trapping.
Natty, I don't know why Natty was out there. She was like, "Oh yeah, look at this outfit," and then they walk by. "Oh yeah, I have no pants on." Like,
Yeah, Natty had an arse out.
Yeah, he was being an ass for himself out back there for no reason. No, to show it all. No, to show it all.
They end their back.
Should have been the thumbnail. Just Natty turned around.
They end their backstage interview with Kathy. As they don't want to answer her questions, which takes Stu's camera. How dare they take Stu's camera?
Yeah, made it Stu's camera too.
Like, I know you're John Cena's friend, but give me a camera. Give me a camera.
Give me a camera, Stu.
As they make it to the ring, they get booed. Dominic levels of boos. Would say they didn't even do anything to Biggie. Kobe says we could have hit him with the back with a chair or a sledgehammer.
A sledgehammer. Well, we didn't. We didn't.
We didn't. And then they leave the ring after getting nuclear heat. Nuclear.
Well done by them. I mean, this was all I think I needed from the segment. This was a good follow-up. And I'm glad the crowd participated in. Fuck you guys. And bring it back to New Day sucks chance. How dare they?
They deserved it.
Shame on them. Good heat though.
They deserved it.
Yeah, and that was basically Raw. I got nothing else. We kind of ran
There's
through
nothing
it.
on it.
Ooh, again. Only missed once.
No, that bounced too many times. I don't think it went in.
It went in. It was a clear went in. It bounced on the rim. It hit the bag, another bag that was in there, and it hit the oil that was on top of that. I should probably push down because just
baby oil.
Yes.
Okay, Diddy.
Don't worry about what kind of oil I use, okay? I don't use baby oil. I feel like it works better in these freak-offs if you use avocado oil. But that's a different story.
That's bougie.
Oh, you would think Diddy's a fucking billionaire. He was using avocado oil. It works so much better. It's better for the skin.
Like he gives a fuck about skin.
Oh, fuck. That man gives a fuck about sliding and drying.
Yeah, Raw was there. Like, it was just there.
Yeah. I think we're just coasting to the holidays. There's nothing that's going to happen on any of these shows of any importance until they arrive to Netflix.
Yeah, I don't think anything's gonna happen in the next couple of weeks. They're gonna coast to the Royal Rumble because the Royal Rumble is the start of February. So business will really pick up the moment they get to Netflix.
And if my theory is correct, I believe they're even going to tape like our last one we're going to cover before we go on vacation.
Yeah.
So we got nothing out there. I believe the next two Raws are just, and I think one of them probably going to be like a best of show because Triple H likes to give time off to the wrestlers for the holidays. Like he's a nice guy and a good boss.
And you know what's gonna happen with us
Yes, that's
when we
nice.
review that Raw? We got nothing. Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah. Maybe we cover NWA Power or something that week.
Maybe we cover Collision that day. 4 days old Collision.
Manny and Marcus does NWA. I'm MLW.
It'd just be the list of me going, who's that?
Who's that? Oh, what did they do? Oh,
Maybe we
they
watch
ain't
that
gonna make
live.
it.
Do we watch that live together? What's this? Who's this? What is that?
You know, to quote the Nightmare Before Christmas, the song, what's this? What's this? Really, really? I don't know, Lynn, but I feel like that would be us watching MLW.
So interestingly enough that you brought it up, at Pro Wrestling Eve, do you remember the clip I had of Millie McKenzie versus Casey when it was just basically the male version of the $1 Million Man versus Bret Hart. Casey came out as what's his name? Jack
Skeleton?
Jack Skeleton, and did the whole routine as she went to the ring.
Oh, what? That's cool.
What's this? What's it?
Are you a Nightmare Before Christmas fan, Manny?
Yeah, I like it. It's creepy in parts, but I like it.
It's a good. I think it's really good. I like that it's short and very efficient. I'm getting this. Like it's one of the most efficient movies I think ever made. It's like 80 minutes, all claymation. And it's like, and basically it's 80 minutes because like we ain't got time for this shit, and it's done. You get the whole story, and you're in and you're out. You get a couple of songs.
I like
Boogie Woogie Man.
The Jim Carrey iteration of the Grinch, and then also the animated version of the Grinch.
Go ahead.
And what else? What else was I gonna say? And my obvious Home Alone's in Jingle All the Way.
Yeah. So
Movies.
when it comes to the Grinch, I think the original cartoon for me, that Raised King, the original.
I don't remember that one.
Oh, you need to watch that. It was 30 minutes. It's a simple story. Jim Carrey's is too much story for me. It's too much story and backstory. I just want Jim Carrey is amazing as the Grinch. That's what it is. It's
but you know what Jim Carrey did?
Amazing.
Do you know what Jim Carrey did? And I can't thank him enough for what he did. Because at this time of year, what you see now on social media is the Grinch storming into into people's houses and stealing Christmas trees and presents and shit while kids are crying and everything.
Yeah.
It's the most perfect thing. Mwah! It's bellissimo. Perfect.
Yeah. No, I think the Jim Carrey Grinch, if it was short, just a little bit shorter, it'd be my favorite. But I think it's just like a little too much backstory where I was like, I don't care. Let's get to the stealing Christmas part. Let's get to the song.
You need backstory.
Let's get to the story. Let's get to the song. He's fucked up. Who cares? You know why he is the way he is. The way he is, like you are the way you are, man. People created the Grinch. People. You guys are the same. People created the Grinch. That man wanted to just mind his business, but they loud, they're singing, and they're cackling, and they ruined his fucking life. They're mistreating him, talking all this shit. The mayor's like thinking embezzling money. I haven't seen it in a long time, so I'm gonna say the mayor's embezzling money or some shit. I don't need all that. I don't need Cindy who. Give me a man that just had enough. It's enough, and it's time for a change. But I think. Yeah, but I think his version of You're Me with Mr. Grinch it's the better version because he sings it like 8 different ways in the same song. It's amazing.
Yeah,
it's a incredible performance. Like, he should be dead.
Did we just do a tangent?
Die Harder. We did. We actually did the episode. We should be doing this. This was supposed to be the episode. Fuck it. You know what, man? We got nothing better to talk about. We'll release this as a tangent anyway in the middle of the year and just do it again. We just do it now. We're just doing live. Fuck it. We're doing live.
Yeah.
You want to talk about Christmas movies? I need Die Hard every year. I think Die Hard, I legitimately consider it a Christmas movie. It has everything that goes with it. And then Miracle on 34th Street, I think is the most original Christmas movie ever made.
Wait, is that the one where Santa gets arrested and goes to court?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And they're doing Christmas, so they're like, I think it's on Christmas Day he's in court. And I'm like, who's doing court on Christmas?
Do you know the one movie I absolutely hate, and I feel like it goes on for 5 hours? It's a Wonderful Life.
I knew you were
so boring.
It's not. It's a good movie.
No, it's dull.
I like it for his dullness. I like the overreaction. Oh my God, she's a librarian. Oh my God. Oh no, I enjoy it. It's just such a Mr. Porter, please.
Or the pharmacist say he saves him. Still on.
I'm gonna admit I've only ever seen this movie with commercial breaks. I don't know what the actual runtime of this movie is. So it does feel like it's like 7 years. It's the entire holiday season to watch. It's a Wonderful Life.
You'll be at Christmas again by the time you finish it. It's so boring.
That big celebration at the end. And then, every time a bell rings, the angel gets his rings. Come on, Manny. There's that one black woman in there at the end. Come on.
No. If you want the ultimate black performance, Sinbad, Jingle All the Way.
Well, you know what? That expressed people's greed at Christmas time. Again, it just shows that Arnold was a bad father in that movie. The Turbo Man is the hottest toy coming out. You expect to get that on Christmas Eve, on the day of the Christmas parade, all that shit going on. Both of them horrible.
Yes, but Marcus, that's what makes it a good movie, because the essence of great
Phil
Christmas
Hartman's
movies is bad parents. Bad parenting is the essence of a good Christmas movie.
You know what the best part about Jingle All the Way is? Phil Hartman's trying to steal Schwarzenegger's wife on the side. He's just so smarmy. He's so like, he's just so throwing seeds in there. Shoot. And he's just moving in. He's moving in. I don't remember any of the lines, but I do enjoy Phil Hartman in that. Like, what a piece of shit.
Movie. I don't watch that nearly enough at Christmas.
The Home Alone movies are fantastic, and I mean 1 and 2. But I mean,
I don't mind the third one.
I never got to 3. I never got to 3.
The rest are bad.
Never got to 3. But who wins in the fight, Manny? Shovel Man or Pigeon Lady? They're the same movie, just different characters.
You can't call her Pigeon Lady, because do you know who that is? It's Piers Morgan. Piers Morgan is Pigeon Lady.
He's denied it multiple times, man. Yes, I am.
No, I always take Shovel Man. Shovel Man. He repented. He repented.
He got his family to come back. He never killed anybody, or allegedly. But his family came back at the end, and he seemed all happy and shit. But Pigeon Lady, I couldn't fuck with her. She disgusted me as a kid. She disgusts me today. If Donald Trump wasn't in that movie, she'd be the most disgusting thing in that movie.
He was harmless at that point. Who knew he'd turn into the man?
I didn't even
he
realize.
To be?
Yeah. But in Home Alone 2, my main thing about that movie is that I really wanted that talk back so much. I wanted that talk back so much.
One of my best Christmas gifts I've ever received.
A friend of mine had it. I never actually got one, poor. But a friend of mine had it, and I thought he was the coolest guy. And then I saw it, and I was like, this isn't really that cool.
It's not that good.
Cool
it's not as cool as you think it is.
Yeah.
But
it's so disappointing.
I had fun with it.
Oh. And then the classic Christmas movie, inside the Christmas movie of Angels with Filthy Wings, which I always thought was a real movie. And a movie I was like, I'm going to watch this whole movie one day. And I realized it's not real. With the filthy animal and all that. I was like, this isn't a real movie. I will pay $1 million to get that movie right now. That dude was the coolest character. To me, most people grew up going, Scarface, what a gangster. Or look at the Goodfellas or whatnot. Nah, son. When it came to a gangster, it was the dude telling you, I can smell you coming up the elevator. With a bold clip. That scene is just so great. All of that shit. She's like, oh, honey, I'm over the moon for you. Yeah. But my tummy got dope. And I was like, holy shit. I still want to see that movie.
Please release that movie. Please release that as a movie. Make it short if you have to. I'll watch it.
I think someone on YouTube, I think I watched this years back, they released all the clips of that movie together. Or something, and I watched it and I was like, it's not the same. I want the full movie. I want the full fucking thing. I want to know what the hell's going on here.
What pushed him to be that type of gangster? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, it's a bad motherfucker. It's Tommy got spraying people in the middle. And I don't know if it is. It seems like it is a Christmas movie within a Christmas. It's a Christmas gangster film, right? We have never had a Christmas gangster film in our lifetime.
Well, Die Hard's the closest thing you're going to get to it.
Yeah, but that's not gangster. That's not the mafia and all that shit. Guns blazing in the street. I want something like that.
Well, I'm also going to include the last Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, I know.
And people go, why are you including that? The guy's grandmother was talking full Tagalog in that movie, and I understood the whole thing.
I have not revisited. I think I've revisited once. Spider-Man: No Way Home.
Yeah, I love that film.
I feel like I don't feel like I would enjoy it anymore. Now that I know that, it's kind of like I understand. when we first see it, it's like, oh, this is fun. And I think at the time when it came out, I compared it to the Royal Rumble match of who's coming through the portal next. And then you're all excited. Because it was just that. It was like, oh, this with the fuck. Oh, I believe, okay. Oh, they got the other Spider-Man in this. Oh, this is great. And then it ends all sad. You're not expecting it. I would not expect to be as emotionally attached to it, going like, all right, let's get on with this. Because the plot, I don't remember the plot at all. It's stupid as hell.
What's more sadder to you, though? So obviously in that film, you get depressed Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man. And he's going through his emotions.
Hurts.
You got old Tobey Maguire like trying to stretch out the needed to like let me
he got work out the back.
He wasn't as sad, but then you've got the sadness of him, his friends not realizing who he is anymore.
Yeah.
So in terms of Andrew Garfield killing what was her name? Gwen Stacy. Is it Gwen Stacy? It's Gwen Stacy.
It's Gwen Stacy.
Or the sadness of Tom Holland not being able to remember his friends anymore. Because remember, he's already got a sad moment in the Marvel universe of
no, ready to go, Stark. I don't feel good, Mr. Stark. I think in the MCU, Tom Holland's the only one I think that has emotionally made me feel shit in these movies ever. The only one. The one it makes you hit and goes, oh, this is happening. But I'm going to tell you this. You know what made me sad about Spider-Man No Way Home? Andrew Garfield was done dirty, man. It's not fair. It's just not fair. He was the best Spider-Man of all of them, but his movies are absolute trash.
No,
it's not fair.
I fuck with the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies because I actually enjoyed them.
I have a problem. So my problem with Tom Holland Spider-Man is that fuck him. Fuck him and all his privilege. He's living a great life. He's living a great life.
But the one thing I'm holding out for, when's that next Spider-Verse movie coming out? I need it.
Yeah, come on, guys. Come on, stop fucking around. I know it looks very difficult. Let me tell you this. When they were like, oh yeah, when Across the Spider-Verse comes out, 6 months later, Beyond the Spider-Verse is coming out, I went, how the fuck they gonna do that, man? This shit looks like it takes years to make. Yeah. It's so much. It's such a sensory overload of sound, color, design, script. Like, it's so much. Like, I can imagine this is probably being the biggest headache of somebody's life right now. Just going like, the fuck, man? And I gotta worry about a plot that makes sense? Jesus. We didn't know where to go at the courtroom for hours.
Fucking cooking on that.
Yeah. I wish they put the attention. I like to think that Craven, I haven't seen Craven, but I already know. I'm just going to assume it falls in the same thing as Morbius and Madam-Web. It's going to fall in the same category. I feel like it falls there. So I'm saying Craven, Morbius, and Madam-Web suffers because the entire Sony team works on all the Spider-Verse movies and say, fuck the rest of this.
I don't know. Wait, let me consult my list. I stopped putting things on the list. I had a list of top movies, but on the bottom, I ranked the bad ones too.
Oh, this of the year?
Yeah.
Oh, so, I didn't watch enough, I don't think, to do anything.
So for me, Madam Web was the worst movie for me in 2024.
I think it held serve, right? It started in January, right?
Yeah.
That man held serve. It was like, we're going to throw this out there. Bam. And then, like, for 12 months, let's see if you can make a worse piece of shit out there. And I don't think anybody has.
So, and then after it, I put the Emma Stone movie. And I fucking love Emma Stone movies. I think she's a great actress. But Kinds of Kindness, I just didn't fucking get it.
No. I didn't watch it.
Argyle. Featuring John Cena. I just don't
featured everybody.
I don't get it. I didn't get that movie. It was so trash. I was sold on a lie. Manny. I was sold on a lie.
Of course you were. It was a scam, and I don't know why. I don't know how you fell for that. I don't know how you felt. That looked like a piece of shit. But whenever the first time I saw it, I was like, oh, this looks like something that they're just throwing in there.
And then I would say the worst movie that was released straight to streaming, I'm going to say Ricky Stenicki, starring John Cena.
Oh, so you just going after John Cena? He's like that.
John Cena's my guy. John Cena's my guy.
Yeah, I was going to watch Ricky Stenicki, and I heard you say it was terrible, and then I lost motivation to ever watch it, and I never went back.
And then the thing that made my bottom 5, the number 5, is A Quiet Place Day 1.
Oh, you didn't like it?
No.
I didn't see it. I haven't watched it.
But like a moron, Marcus, I haven't seen the other
Quiet
2.
Place.
I haven't seen the other 2 movies.
Well, watch Quiet Place 1. It's all right, but I feel it's a bit overrated. Most people seem to really like it. I'm just kind of like, meh. It's kind of meh.
And then
I feel like it's stupid. I would have killed my kids. I would have killed my kids a long time ago.
Speaking about killing people, honorable mention, because it got released in 2024, but it had a US release of 2023. I'm gonna put Iron Claw as an honorable mention of terrible movie.
The fuck is Iron Claw?
Oh,
what? That was not a terrible movie. Yeah, that was the what you call? I was thinking superheroes. No, not tragic wrestling stories. Sorry. I won't call that was not a bad movie, but I will say it had the worst. Can I get a side category to your worst movies? To worst actor in the history of movies. The guy that played Ric Flair in that movie is the absolute worst thing I've ever seen in my life. I don't know how that was a decision to say this guy was Ric Flair. And the fact that he got more movie time than I thought he would get, it was like, oh, it's absolutely terrible. Man's never seen Ric Flair in his life, I'm assuming.
So of the movies you've watched this year, what would you rank your top, like, if you can make a top 5? If not, just do your top 3.
I don't know. This is probably the least amount of movies I've ever watched in my life this year. And I didn't come up with a list, but I'm sure Gladiators is on one of the lists, and I don't know which one yet.
As bad movies or a good movie?
This is probably bad, but also it can also go into something that I think I will revisit more than anything just to laugh at it. Yeah. That's ridiculousness. So it's one of those in between. What else did I see this year? The Flash come out this year? I feel like I missed a year of my life.
No, The Flash didn't come out this year. The Flash got a movie review, I think, in 2022 by us.
Yeah, it's the worst movie every year for the next 10 years. I honestly can't think of many movies. I don't think I watched anything this year. I mostly watched TV, I think. I don't think I watched movies.
I can give you my list.
I can't think of it. Go ahead. You go up your list and I'll see if I watched it or not.
Okay. So, top 5, yeah?
Okay.
I would go Wicked Little Letters at number 5. That's more of a UK. I think that was more of a UK release. It's Ghostbusters: Frozen Empire.
Didn't watch it. I could watch it on Netflix. Chose not to.
Deadpool.
This is the top 5. This is top 5 good.
Top 5 good. Deadpool and Wolverine, but that could move further. I could move that down to 4 because realistically, that was just a good movie soundtrack. That wasn't a great movie.
Damn, that's a damn thing to say about something. That's like reviewing the movie, Wicked, saying I enjoyed the songs, but fuck everybody else.
No, but like, think about it. Like, if you rewatch it, if you were to rewatch it, is there anything that really stands out that goes, that was a good movie? Outside of, I felt I enjoyed the soundtrack way more than I enjoyed the movie.
I felt like the movie was more of a sketch show of stuff I enjoyed in there.
Yeah.
Like, I enjoyed watching Chris Evans for whatever, playing Johnny Storm and just cussing. For no reason. For that scene. And, there's parts of Deadpool Wolverine that I enjoyed. I thought it was a good time more than a good movie. Gambit.
Yeah, so I will move that down to number 4, put Ghostbusters: Frozen Empire as 3. Bad Boys number 2.
Oh, that did come out this year, huh?
Yeah, and that was a good movie.
You know what? The first, I want to say 30 to 45 minutes of Bad Boys is unwatchable, I think. I think once they stop all the bullshit and the heart attack and they get into the actual quote, I guess the plot, you start getting, when they're on the run, I guess, this is when it actually gets good.
And then my top movie of 2024, Monkey Man.
Yep, didn't watch it either. I'm supposed to watch it every single week of my life. That
movie surprised me. It's basically Bollywood's answer to a John Wick movie.
Yep.
And that was a good movie. And then I've got some honorable mentions. Inside Out 2 was good. Planet of the Apes was good. If anyone watched that one,
Damn.
if I watched, I think a week or two after my dad passed away, dying, Marcus. That broke me. That movie.
Yeah.
And of course, Twisters. As much as I cussed out Eric for saying he said that was a great movie, like over the top, was like the best movie he'd probably seen of that at that time. I was like, it was an alright movie.
Yeah, you know what? You just made a list of movies that are on the wish list that I didn't watch. This is the worst. This is the worst year I think I've ever like. I didn't watch anything. I was like, this doesn't interest me, and if it did, it was mildly. Like, I don't give a fuck about Twisters. I didn't like the first one. As a kid, my whole life, I'm like the only person I know that hates Twister and Twisters. And I haven't even seen Twisters, but I already hate it because it exists.
I saw
I know Eric would
Moana 2 yesterday.
Okay.
It ain't as good as the second one. The first one.
You mean the first one?
Yeah.
Okay.
There was more memorable songs. Come on, man. The Rock going, "What can I say to accept you're welcome?" was way more memorable than anything that happened in that second movie.
Manny referencing the Rock heel turn as the final boss.
Jimmy said, "Did you either of you watch Cena and Jack?" I haven't watched it. I don't really watch that many Prime movies since they started putting ads on it, but I will have a look at that. I haven't heard of that Jackpot.
I heard of it. I saw it and I said, nah.
Avoid Ricky Stenicki if you can. It's a waste of 2 hours, is what I'm going to say.
I avoided Jackpot, not just on Ricky Stenicki, on just the fact that, this exists. I don't think I want anything to do with it. Did Dune come out this year? Dune 2? Dune 2 was this year, huh?
Dune 2 did come out, but I didn't watch it because I didn't watch the first one. And I don't really want to invest however long that movie is in time.
You know what? It goes by pretty fast to me.
No,
Dune 2 was the best movie of the year. I think that's my best movie of the year.
3-hour movies or something like that.
They're about that length.
Yeah, I can't watch 3-hour movies. And the fact that I didn't watch them in the cinema now, I will never watch them because if it's a 3-hour movie, I know for a fact I'll watch half an hour of it, leave the room, never come back to that movie for like a month. And then go, I've got to start from the beginning again. We're
back in the beginning. But Dune 2 is probably my best movie of the year. I can't think of anything else, to be honest. I'm trying to think of other movies that happened this year. If I had a list. But
I think we do more of these types of lists next year.
Sure. For the holiday season. Or in general.
I think even maybe we do top matches of the month if we write them down. That way we can keep track of shit that actually happened in the year later on.
It'd be nice. It'd be nice to remember stuff. Because I'm still stuck on what movies did I see this year? God damn. Saw nothing this year.
I'm looking forward to Sonic. Sonic could probably make the list. That's coming out near the end of the year. So Sonic could actually make the list depending on when I watch it. Because Sonic 2 was great, and so was the first Sonic.
These Sonic movies are shockingly good. I don't understand. I remember the first one going, "Hey guys, this is good." And then remember, it's still good.
Because what happened was it was that the terrible version of Sonic that looked like it was drawn. It was the brainchild of a child that thought was like, this is what I think Sonic looks like, and then someone made it in CGI. Yeah, someone made it in CGI, and then they said that was Sonic, and everyone's like, no, please fix that. And then they fixed it, and then I was like, the story is actually really engaging.
Yeah, I like it. So with the whole ugly Sonic scenario was they put on the trailer. They knew that it was like inside. Hey man, I think this is a good movie. And then they released the trailer. It was like, okay, and they hate the Sonic. Oh god, oh god, no! This is going to be a good movie. God damn it! Then they hate the Sonic. We're gonna spend 2 years of reduction to fucking fix this. Okay, we're gonna redo it. They redid it. It was like, see, it was a good movie. Fuck you people.
Yeah, and then the addition of Tails in the second one was good, and Knuckles.
Yeah, so I'm
I'm looking forward to the next Sonic movie. I don't think there's anything else coming out that I really need to see.
No, I'm going to call this a rough year for movies. To be honest, I don't think there was anything that made me go, "Wow, I need to see that." Or
And
I don't
in a
know,
year, in a year that I needed to escape, a year that I needed to escape and hide in cinema and hide in film. Yeah, it hasn't really been that good of a year for movies.
I will blame the writer strike, but that should affect next year, right?
Yeah,
What was that? Oh, the writer strike was the year before. I don't remember.
but like I didn't even watch some of the Halloween movies like Beetlejuice and stuff like that.
I didn't watch Beetlejuice. It's all these movies are available on Max and shit right now that I can watch, and maybe that's what I spend the rest of the day doing, just watching movies and going, "Oh, you know what? My favorite movie of the year was Beetlejuice." Although Eric is on Facebook trashing it right now.
The film that lured me and then disappointed me probably the most was Trap. M. Night Shyamalan, you did it again. You produced produced a great trailer, terrible movie.
That's the one with the concert Channing Tatum, right?
I don't think Channing Tatum's in it. I think it's
I have it mixed up with the other. Oh, Josh Hartnett. Yeah, there's another movie that features Channing Tatum I think has a similar plot or some shit. I don't remember.
Yeah, they lure him into a concert with his daughter, and then try and trap him by having every police officer possible cover that area in the arena, and then he still manages to get out with the actual singer, which is ridiculous, and then it doesn't make sense at the end. So I'm just like, yeah, disappointment. I thought it was gonna be good. Just how I thought Red One would be the closest thing to Jingle All the Way we could possibly have. It's not, but it's not a terrible movie in the first place either. So like,
I'm gonna watch Red One when it comes out on Prime. I think Thursday or something. I'll be like, all right, let's watch it.
The Jack Black Dear Satan movie ain't that good. I thought it'd be funny. It wasn't that funny either.
Didn't look like it. I was going like, nah, skip. I don't know. We need good movie ideas. Something entice me. I saw the trailer to 28 Years Later this morning. I was like, oh, I'm back. I'll watch that. I like the.
Well, I know how to get you.
How's that?
Carrying Cross in there. You'll be in there.
Absolutely, I'm right there. Carrying Cross started in what? Oh shit! I gotta see that.
Yeah. So
in game Crossroads. Oh shit! Carrying Cross the villain.
So yeah, I don't think it's been a great year for movies 2024, but my favorite movie 2024 is obviously Monkey Man. If you haven't seen it, go see it and then leave a comment on this video. Like, Manny, you were right, or Manny, you were wrong.
Did John Wick come out this year?
No, I think that was last year.
I don't think it could be last year.
Yeah, it was last year because you told me about it and you told me to go watch it, and I was like, I can't even finish the third one.
You don't have to finish it, John. Just jump in the middle. John Wick shows up, he shoots people. Stunts happen.
But yeah, that is our tangents on movies of 2024. It started off as Christmas movies, but it's ended off as movies for 2024.
Yeah, there's a movie wrap for 2024, which if many of you prepared me, maybe I could have got some movies together.
I didn't know we were going to do this. I thought we were going to end the show.
You had a list. You had a list all of a sudden ready. And then you start talking about movies, and we got into the Christmas movie tangent, and I was like, fuck it, let's do that real quick. And then you went to your top 5 list. I was like, whoa, I'm not ready for this.
But yeah, this is our wrap up of movies of 2024. Another delectable tangent that just happened randomly on the show. Yep. On a terrible episode of Monday Night Raw.
Let me tell you this though. Of all the movies I've seen this year, I don't think they beat WrestleMania 40. I don't think it beat WrestleMania 40. I just think that all came together very well.
The drama,
minus Steve
to be honest, of the drama of The Rock, Cody, Roman. Look at you now, boy. Look at you now.
Look at you now. Yeah, all of that.
All that. I don't think anything on TV or movies can really compare to that.
No, that was a culmination of years of like this
That
is
was
the
our
end.
best time on the channel this year.
Yeah.
Think about it. Everything was cooking.
Yep. It's good times. Good times. Let's go back to that. Not this bland ass Raw we got this week. But
Yeah,
tonight
so,
we get Ava and Eddie Thorpe drama. I can't wait.
If you're gonna say it, Marcus, you go tonight. Tonight we've got Ava.
What?
That's how she talks. That's how she opens it. Then she shows off her big teeth.
Yep. Leave her alone. Leave her alone, Debbie.
1 week when you're not expecting it, I'm gonna put on a wig and I'm gonna present the show as if I'm Ava.
Manny, I'll probably walk out in the middle of that. I don't know why.
I'll let my shoulders
Manny's had a
loose.
mental collapse. Manny
I'll let
has
my
had a
shoulders
mental
loose.
collapse. He's gonna flash a little knee. Show his Etawahi knees.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah. You can be Stevie.
I can pull a good Stevie. I'll be Stevie and Stone at the same time.
We've also got Nikita Lyons tonight.
Yeah, her bullshit. We got that. See, this is why I like NXT. I have bullshit to look forward to. Bullshit. Raw gave me no bullshit to look forward to.
Planned bullshit. We got planned bullshit.
Yeah.
Like we're still gonna get bullshit of AEW this week too.
Yeah. But bullshit. Guaranteed some bullshit on NXT though. Where you just go like, this is sad. Just to make you laugh. AEW is just gonna be a series of more matches. That's all it is. It's like, I have no story to look forward to. Give me some bullshit.
Yeah. As the title states, Saturday Night Main Event is stacked. If you want us to do a watch
That's
along,
what it says. We didn't even talk about why.
what is all this bullshit? All these matches now. If you want us to do a watch along, leave it in the comments. We probably will do one watch along. To be fair.
Fair. Maybe we do it on our Patreon, man. That'd be fair. Charge you motherfuckers $1.
The only person that would pay for it is Jimmy.
Maybe for $1 they might.
Jimmy's the only one that supports us recently.
Yeah. Jimmy's my welfare check. He's my EBT card. My tribal chief. Jimmy! I love you!
So I've been the racially ambiguous Lord Manny Hayes. And he's been
The obviously black Marcus. The grand finale.
and Tony Khan. Let us out of our contracts.
Let us out! Let us out! I could be having fun with Paul Ellery and throwing cocaine at people just like you. Wet cocaine.
Free me like the genie in Aladdin.
Whisper it now, Chloe. Whisper it now. No! No, can't have it. Can't have it now.
Yeah, we out. We'll be back on Thursday. Peace.
Peace. I have no Lord of the Rings quote this week. Damn.
Why would you need one?
I don't know. I feel like we always need one. But you know what? I wasn't late to the show, Manny. I arrived just when I was supposed to. Gundoor has no king. Okay, I'm just saying things now.